right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakabadash, Barakatham. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, their well, and a salute and a Shalom to all the Akim that are out deliberately pushing this truth in all sincerity and in truth. This lesson is going to be titled The Foolish Acts of Rehoboam. The Foolish Acts of Rehoboam. And I got the inspiration of the lesson, of course, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, but I was the Akim live stream from Dallas. Elder Yashawamba, he mentioned Rehoboam and what Rehoboam did, right? How Rehoboam wouldn't take wise counsel. So I'm gonna get that. This is 1 Kings 11 and 41. 243. It say, and the rest of the acts of Solomon and all that he did in his wisdom, are they not written in the book of the acts of Solomon? It says, and at the time that Solomon reigned in Jerusalem, over all Israel was 40 years. See, 40 years of peace, right? It says, and Solomon slept with his fathers and was buried in the city of David. And Rehoboam, his son, reigned in his stead. Right? Now, let's get this. It says, Rehoboam, it says, King Rehoboam acts foolishly. It says, and Rehoboam went to Shechem, for all Israel were come to Shechem to make him king. Right? It says, and it came to pass when Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, who was yet in Egypt, heard of it, for he was fled from the presence of King Solomon. And Jeroboam dwelt in Egypt. All right, because Jeroboam, he rebelled against Solomon. It says that they sent and called him. And Jeroboam and all the congregation of Israel came and spake unto Rehoboam, saying, thy father made our yoke grievous. Now therefore make thou the grievous service of thy father and his heavy yoke, which he put upon us, lighter, and we will serve thee. Right? So Israel told Rehoboam, say, hey, your father did this, your father did that. Hey, give us some breathing room. See, lighten our load, lighten the harsh demands. Don't be so hard on us like your father was, right? So they gave what? Rehoboam what? Wise counsel, right? Now, let's get Hold on. Yeah. That is it. Yeah. Hold on. It's a hold on. All right. This is wise counsel. Okay. Proverbs. Oh no, is this it? Here it is. This is well, let's keep on going. It says, and he said unto them, depart yet from, it says, he said unto them, depart yet for 3 days, then come again to me. And the people departed. And King Rehoboam consulted with the old men, with the elders, that stood before Solomon, his father, while he yet lived, and said, how do ye advise that I may answer this people? Right? So Rehoboam, he asks, he went and asked the elders, say, hey, I have a question. He said, Zaquanium, I have a question. The people, they want me to do this and do that. But I'm coming to you asking you what you think I should do, or what do you suggest? It says, and they spake unto him, saying, if thou wilt be a servant unto this people this day, and wilt serve them and answer them and speak good words to them, then they will be thy servants forever. Right? So the elders told Rehoboam, hey, now, even though you're a king, you still have to be a servant to these people, though. You still got to serve them, right? And you have to treat them right. You have to show them respect. It say, then they will be thy servants forever. Then they will be loyal to you. See? Now, it says, but he forsook the counsel of the old men, which they had given him, and consulted with the young men that were grown up with him, which stood before him, right? So what the elders told him, he didn't listen. He was like, I ain't got time for that. Basically saying what? They don't know what they're talking about. I ain't got to listen to them. Right? But he went to the young men. He went to the yes men. It says, and he said unto them, what counsel give ye that we may answer this people who have spoken to me, saying, make the yoke which thy father did upon us, did put upon us lighter. And the young men that were growing up with him spoke with him, and grew up with him, spake unto him, saying, thus shalt thou speak unto this people that spake unto thee, saying, thy father made our yoke heavy, but thou it says, but make thou it lighter unto us. Thus shalt thou say unto them, my little finger shall be thicker than my father's loins. Right? So Rehoboam basically said, right? So they basically told Rehoboam, hey, put more hell on them. Forget what they say. Forget what they want. Basically, fuck them. Put more hell on them. Now, let's get Proverbs 15. Hold on. Yeah, Proverbs 15. It's like Proverbs 12 and 15. It says, the way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. See? So Rehoboam, he didn't listen to what the elders told him. He did what he wanted to do. You say what? A child left to himself will become willful. This is Proverbs 3 and 7. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear Yahweh Shemel Shah and depart from evil. So Rehoboam, he refused to depart from evil. He refused to be humble. He thought he was wise in his own eyes. He thought he had it. This is Proverbs 16 and 25. It says, there is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. See? This is Proverbs 26 and 12. Seest thou a man wise in his own conceit? There is more hope of a fool than of him. Wow. This is Proverbs 9 and 9. It says, give instruction to a wise man, and he will yet be wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. See, so Rehoboam, he refused to listen to instruction. He refused to listen to instruction. Because it says this, Proverbs 3. Proverbs 3. Yep. It says, my son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck, write them upon the table of thine heart. It says, never let loyalty and kindness leave you. Tie them around your neck as a reminder. Write them deep within your heart. Basically, always remember them. It says, so shalt thou find favor and good understanding. It says, so shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of Yahweh Shema Shai and man. Trust in Yahweh Shema Shai with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. See, Rehoboam, he leaned on his own understanding, man. He thought he had it. He thought he had it, man. Now, let me get this. Let's get this. Okay, I typed in the benefits of listening to elders in the ancient world, right? It says in the ancient world, listening to elders provided significant benefits, including the preservation of vital oral traditions, cultural heritage, and ancestral knowledge. Elders served as repositories, I guess that's how you say that, of wisdom, offering guidance based on their life experiences. See, man? Now, because the elders that gave Rehoboam wise counsel, right? They had experience in all of that because they were also given Solomon what? Wise counsel. See, they knew where Solomon messed up at. So they told Rehoboam, hey, this is what your father did, but hey, this is what you should do. If you do this, everything will be good, right? It says offering guidance based on their life experiences to help younger generations make better decisions and navigate challenges. This practice also strengthened family and community bonds by fostering a sense of unity, respect, and 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 continuity between generations. I probably said that word wrong. I probably pronounced that word wrong, but wisdom and practical guidance, life experience, right? Life experience. Elders offer invaluable advice based on a lifetime of both good and bad experiences, providing practical guidance for love, loss, success, and failure. Risk avoidance. Their stories helped younger people avoid mistakes they had made, thereby aiding in their progress. Perspective. Their acclimated wisdom could provide a broader perspective, helping to navigate life's complexities and uncertainties, right? Now, let's get this. The dangers of not listening. All right. Okay. It says in the ancient world, not listening to elders could lead to severe consequences, including death, exile, or the destruction of a community, as elders were the custodians of essential knowledge for survival, including navigation, agriculture, and warfare. Their wisdom was vital for preserving cultural traditions, maintaining social order, and ensuring the continuity of the continuity, I guess is how you say that. Continuity, I ain't sure. Of the community through storytelling, religious practices, and passing down historical knowledge. Disregarding elders risked losing collective history and vital survival skills, leading to social fragmentation, failure in essential tasks, and potential divine punishment. See? That's why we are supposed to take heed to the elders. They know, they have experience. We're supposed to listen to what they tell us because they're only trying to help us out. It says, trust in Yahweh Shemashah with all thine heart and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear Yahweh Shemashah and depart from evil. Right? It say, verse 11, 1 Kings 12 and 11. It says, and now, whereas my father did laid you with a heavy yoke, I will add to your yoke. My father had chastised you with whips, but I will chastise you with scorpions. So Rehoboam basically said, hey, I'm gonna do worse than my father. Mm, 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 mm. It says, so Jeroboam and all the people came to Rehoboam the third day, as the king had appointed, saying, come to me again the third day. And the king answered the people roughly, and forsook the old man's counsel that they gave him, and spake to them after the counsel of the young men, saying, my father made your yoke heavy, and I will add to your yoke. My father also chastised you with whips, but I will chastise you with scorpions. It says, wherefore the king hearkened not unto the people, for the cause was from Yahweh, that he might perform his saying, which Yahweh spake by Ahijah, the Shilonite, unto Rehoboam, the son of Nebat. Hold on real quick. First Kings. Yep. First Kings. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, let's get this. The child left to himself. $29. Okay, Proverbs 29 and 15. All right. It say, the rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame. Now, Here it is. This is Sirach 30:8. It says, "And hearts not broken becometh headstrong." Now, what does headstrong mean? Let's get that. Headstrong. Headstrong means being determined to have one's own way, often to the point of being willful or stubborn. See, so a heart's not being broken becomes headstrong, right? Do what he want to do. Says, and a child left to himself will be willful. Willful, let's get that. Willful means deliberate, intentional, or done on purpose, and can also mean unreasonably stubborn or headstrong, right? Let's see. This is Proverbs 29:17. Correct thy son, and he shall give thee rest. He shall give delight unto thy soul. This is Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. See? Proverbs 23:13-14. It says, withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. Thou shalt beat him with the rod and deliver his soul from hell, right? Basically, deliver his soul from the grave. All right, because you did your job as a parent. All right, man. And Jake need to understand something, man. Jake, man, the elders of our nation, man, they are Jake, man. The elders, man, they are our spiritual parents, man. They know what they're talking about, Jake. We have to listen to them. They know exactly what they're talking about, man. Let's see. Now, Proverbs 30. It's like Ezekiel. It's like Sirach 30. Let's get more in Sirach. Now I'll go back. Sirach 30:8. This is Proverbs 30 and Sirach 30 and 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 12. It says, bow down his neck while he is young, beat him on the sides, and when he is a child, says, while he is a child, lest he wax stubborn and be disobedient unto thee, and so bring sorrow to thine heart. It says, chastise thy son and hold him to labor, lest his lewd behavior be an offense unto thee. Right? It says, the kingdom divided, Jeroboam rules Israel. It says, so when all Israel saw that the king hearkened not unto them, the people answered the king, saying, what portion have we in David? Neither have we inheritance in the son of Jesse. To your tents, O Israel, now see to thine own house. David, so Israel departed unto their tents. But as for the children of Israel, which dwelt in the cities of Judah, Rehoboam dwelt, it says Rehoboam reigned over them. And it says, then King Rehoboam sent Adoram, who was over the tribute, and all Israel stoned him with stones, that he died. Therefore Rehoboam made speed to get him up to his chariot and to flee Jerusalem. It says, King Rehoboam sent Adoniram, who was in charge of the labor force, to restore order, but the people of Israel stoned him to death. It says, so Israel rebelled against the house of David unto this day. All right, man. Now, why did they rebel? Because Rehoboam refused to hearken unto them. Right? Because the elders told Rehoboam, if you treat these people right, if you show them respect, they will be your loyal subjects. He refused to take heed. And now look what happened. And it came to pass when all Israel heard that Jeroboam was come again, they sent and called him unto the congregation and made him king over all Israel. There was none that followed the house of David, but the tribe of Judah only. And when Rehoboam was come to Jerusalem, he assembled all the house of Judah with the tribe of Benjamin, and 180,000 chosen men. Basically, 180,000 select troops, chosen men, which were warriors to fight against the house of Israel, to bring a king. It says to bring the kingdom again to Rehoboam, the son of Solomon. But the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua came unto Shemaiah, the man of Yahweh Shemaiah, saying, speak unto Rehoboam, the son of Solomon, king of Judah. And to all the house of Judah and Benjamin, and to the remnant of the people, saying, thus saith Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, ye shall not go up, nor fight against your brethren, the children of Israel. Return every man to his house, for this thing is from me. They hearkened, therefore, to the word of Yahweh Shemashah, return to depart, according to the word of Yahweh Shemashah. Right? Now, this is what Rehoboam did. Slack it, no, Jeroboam, slack it. Hold on. Let's get this. All right, man. So not listening to wise counsel will ruin everything. Listen to wise counsel, man. Hold on. Proverbs 23 and 22. It say, hearken unto thy father that begat thee, and despise not thy mother when she is old. Right? Let's get Leviticus 19 and 32. It says, "Thou shalt not rise up against the hoary head, and honor the face of the old man, and fear Yahweh Shemashah thy power." It says, "And fear thy power, I am Yahweh." Right? So one of the laws is to what? One of the statutes, laws, and commandments is, all right, one of the statutes, laws, and commandments is to do what? Is to show respect to the aged, show respect to the elders, right? Because by you doing that, you were fearing who? Yahweh Shema Shah. See? But did Rehoboam do that? No, he didn't. He did what he wanted to do, which it was all set up to happen anyway. But this is Proverbs 16 and 31. It says the hoary head is a crown of glory if it be found in the way of righteousness. Come on. It say, this is Proverbs 20 and 29. The glory of young men is their strength, and the beauty of old men is the gray head. Let's get it says in the NLT, the glory of the young is their strength. The gray hair of experience is the splendor of the old. This is Jeremiah. It looks like it. This is Jeremiah 9 and 23 to 24. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am Yahweh, which exercise love and kindness, judgment and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith Yahweh Bashem Shah." See? Right, man. So when you don't listen to wise counsel, man, when you refuse to listen to the aged, when you refuse to listen to the Zaquanium, that will lead to your destruction, man. You will constantly do stupid shit. That's what happened to who? Alazar and who? Hakah. They refused to listen. Now look at them. Jake, it says, lean not unto your own understanding, man. All right, so with that, I say, Shalom.